Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This video is for the pressable component, which is presented by React Native on the 12th of March 2021. This component has some great feature. If you look in the example, you can see that he can pass the props pressed to change the style, and also he can pass it into the children, so he can show specific items or specific children or specific here in the example he's showing specific text, but you can use it with different cases. We have the press retention offset, that is when you press and then you go out, when it will be cancelled, and the hit slope for increasing the hitting space, the touchable space. Let's make a small example so we can try to explain what happened here in very fast example. I have this application empty. We have our simulator. I already imported the pressable and the text, so we can create within our application. So you just create the pressable and you can add text to it, so you can see it. Let's say press me. Okay, now this is the press me. Let's toggle our inspector. Show inspector touches. Let's cancel the inspector. Now this is the touchable area, and when you press it happens. If you want to make sure, you can on press function and you can console log any function you want. Pressed. So when we let's open our terminal. As you can see, you get suppressed when you console. Now let's go to the most important thing we want to go here is the pressed props. This pressed props is the one we want to use, so let's pass our text inside it. Now when we press, nothing happened because it's already not passing. This happens when we pressing or not pressing. But let's change this. I will do the same as the example, so it will so if you go into the example in React Native page, you can see the same. You can see the same, and you can try it. It's a pressed props, and if we're pressed, then return pressed, else return press me. Press me. Now we save. Now as you can see, say press me. If I press, it's pressed. If I leave, it's leave. If you go into here, you see they made a default of 500 millisecond on here on the delay long press. They make it 500 seconds by default. You can change that to 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, whatever you want. Disable, of course, hit slope if you want to increase the hit space. Normally, if you have a button that is height or width less than 40 pixels, you should increase it, because it will not be touchable by most people. People with their fingers will not be able to touch it, or they will slip. So it's best to add to change the slope to increase it. Let's say left. We don't increase much in left, just 10. Right, we need to increase also 10. Top, let's increase 20, and bottom let's increase also 20. Oh, I made some mistake here. Okay, and we save. As you can see, the touchable Inspector shows that all this area is touchable. So by press, so in this area you can touch, you can increase it, lower it. You can use this with touchable opacity also. I think it also can be used with touchable without feedback. There is this also pressed retention. This is when you want, this is for the touch out, how you call it, the press out, when your finger will be unpressed, like when it will be considered outside of the press area. So for now, let's show our example before we save. If I go outside this, it should be stopped. But did I save this or not? Control S. Now it should go. If I go far, let's cancel this. Control Z. Just need to. Let's comment this code. If I press here and go, it's still pressed. This is actually should not be happening. I don't know why it's happening, but it should only be increased when I add this. The head stop is actually not working right. Something is wrong with it. If we add here 100 to show you this, 100 and 100. Now if I press here, I can go outside 100 in each direction, 100 pixel before it considered outside of this. This pressed props, you can also use it in style. If you go here, style, well, you can always use background color. Let's make it now. Before making the style, we need to pass the props. Let's go back and see how the post is made here, how the style is passed here. As you can see, it's made like this. So we need to pass it as a function, and within this function we need to pass our style. Okay, so let's go here. Before this, Ctrl X, let's pass our pressed function, and our pressed function will be an array which will return an object of background color red. If pressed, let's return red, else return yellow. We have to add one more. No, this is right. Why it's not showing right? Let's go to our example. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I need to have it in an array. I'm not sure. Let's go back to our code and let's have it in an array. We have this, and let's control S. Now as you can see, it's working now. We have to pass this array. I thought the array only needed because we are having here another style passed outside, which is a work per custom, this one, but actually it is not. Let's go to our code, and so it will be more clear. Let's give it padding of 20 so you can see the background color. Now that is the code. When you press, it changes. This saves time for people who want this feature, and you don't have to rewrite it in touchable opacity or touchable with feedback. And this will be all. I will try to add this in any features I will add in any code I will be doing anytime soon. Thanks for watching.